Hello, world. Welcome back to the Blind Leading the Blind Sports. This is a special edition. We got Big Money all the hunters in the house. Look at my boy. What Bootsy say? All I do is holler at him. He get right. He sit back. He act like he gonna cry, and then he wipe his fucking eyes. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up button. We're gonna talk about these 7 MLB games on the slate for today. That's what we're gonna talk about today. All right. So please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you. We're gonna get a little bit in detail. Talk about some pictures. We're gonna talk about a couple things today. All right. So here we go. First game up is the Orioles and the Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, not the Tampa Bay. It is the Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's the Tampa Bay Rays. It's the Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. All right. Over under set at 7.5. We have Corbin Burns on the mound last year's. He was supposed to be a Cy Young Award winner. He's a hell of a pitcher. I mean, who's pitching for the other team? Oh, it's Pickett. I'm going to say Orioles. First of all, let me say a little something real quick. The Tampa Bay Rays last year, they went like 13-0 in the beginning of the season, 14, 15-0. They was crazy. Them bats ain't swinging like they was. And they probably lost a few players. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, them bats ain't swinging like they was. A lot of people's bats ain't swinging like they was. But we ain't going to talk about that. We're talking about the Orioles and the Rays right now. So I'm going to say, and let me say that the Orioles last season, if you've seen them last season, they came in, they stepped out the shadows. They stepped up their game. They started batting. They got pitching in. They got new pitchers in, even better pitchers than they had last year. You know what I'm saying? And them bats came alive. You know, you got Mountcastle, you got Rushman, you got all them guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you this. I would take the Orioles on the money line. You could peek at the run line if you like the run line. And as far as the over under 7.5, I like over 7.5. See, when you're, I like over 7.5 because if the bats do come alive and you're on the right side of the winner, then you know what I'm saying. You know what's gonna happen. See, they got offense really, both of these teams. So going on the under is you kind of like setting yourself up for a little bit of failure unless can't nobody barrel up with the ball. And you know what I mean, then that's that. What's the next game? All right, Rockies and the Twins. Who's plus 1.5? The Rockies. All right, Rockies at the Twins. Who's pitching? Weston and Paddock. Plexen and Paddock.
Hudson.
Oh, Hudson. Okay, we have Hudson and Paddock pitching. I'm gonna take the home team in this one. Rockies ain't really a team you want to put your money behind too much. Neither are the Twins these days, but the Twins are about due, ain't they? They came off the heartbreaker here in Pittsburgh, so you know, I'm gonna go with the Twins on the money line. And what's the over under? 8. I don't trust the bull. It's the bullpens you got to really worry about. I protect Paddock not to have too bad of a start today, from what I've been studying and looking at. I'm gonna say, you always want to question if when you got 8s and 8.5s, can both teams each score 4 runs to get you over that 8 or 8.5? And in this case, I don't know because ain't neither team got no real serious sluggers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say under that 8.5. I'm saying under the 8 for the Twins game. Twins and under 8. But don't get me mistaken. These are the type of games that you'll look up and they'll soar over. Even though it's in Minnesota, that ball can still leave the park. So just, you know what I mean, take it with discretion. All right, next game. Let's talk about my Yankees. They thought we was gonna get swept, y'all. They thought we was gonna get swept. We came back. Last game of the series, don't matter how it happened. We ain't get swept. I mean, knocked the ball off the park. Even our backups been standing up. I got on the Aaron Judge jersey right now. You feel me? Let's go Yankees. Pinstripe pride. So Yankees is minus 126 on a money line. I'm gonna have to go Yankees money line. And what's the under over? Man, we gotta go over at 8.5. Yankees and over 8.5. That's how we come in. Rodon's on the mound. You know what I'm saying. I like our odds of winning tonight. All right, what's next? Blue Jays and the Brewers. Blue Jays and the Brewers. We have Barrios on the mound, and I'm going to say we're going to have to go with the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are due to start heating up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and them guys are due to start connecting bats to balls and knocking things out of the park. All right? So we're going to go them on the money line, and we're going to take them under that 8.5 that they got them at. Like I'm under the 8.5. All right, who's next? White Sox and the Mariners. White Sox and the Mariners. We got Fetty on the mound and Logan Gilbert for the Seattle Mariners on the mound. Logan Gilbert, they got his out set to 8.5, 18.5 outs, so they're looking for him to go probably into the 7th inning pitching. They're looking for him to be dealing tonight. Looking for him to be willing and dealing. But I've been catching a couple of Fetty's games because I try to target the White Sox sometimes. And Fetty been dealing a little bit himself. He's been pitching pretty decent he's pitching pretty decent. So I'm going to have to say Seattle Mariners money line. And it's in Seattle. You know, that's a pitcher-friendly park. So I'm going to say Seattle Mariners money line and under that 7.5 runs. All right, next game. Athletics at the Padres. Dylan Cease on the mound for the Padres. Their ace is up. What's the over-under?
7.5.
Oh, we're going to go Padres money line and under that 7.5. They might go over. They might score 8 runs themselves because, I don't know, we're going to go under that 7.5. We're going to show a little courtesy. We're going to take them under that 7.5 just because I know that the Athletics bullpen, boy, they'll give up a ramp of runs. Boy, it'll be like the march of bulls out that month. So we're going to take the Padres money line and under that 7.5. If you feel like you could go over, you do what you do. Next game. Astros at the Giants. Who's pitching? What's the Astros money line worth?
Astros money line, -116.
And what's the Giants money line worth?
-102.
So we got Harrison against Argetti. That's the starting pitchers for tonight. But guess what? That's not the real battle. The battle is, let's keep it real. I haven't checked it though. I don't know who's all in the lineup, but that Astros lineup is that Astros lineup. You feel me? And you got Altuve in there, Kyle Tucker and them boys, you know what I'm saying? Them boys get to smacking that ball around. It'll be an onslaught out there. So I trust the Astros pitching, batting, and way more than I trust the San Francisco Giants pitching and batting. And San Francisco Giants really ain't even that good at home. So my pick for this game is the Astros on the money line. And what's the over and under? The over and under is a Argetti and Kyle Henderson. Can they both score 4 runs? We're going to go over that 8. We're going to take the Astros and over 8. That's the last game? Mm-hmm. All right, I want to thank everybody for the support. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. You can share this to any of your social media platforms, whether it's Reddit, X, Twitter, any of that. I appreciate you so much. Check out my Pinstripe Pride. You feel me? Got our Yankees going on and all that. I just want to tell everybody thank you, and let's get this money tonight.